Harlem, brownstone, 3:33 a.m. The drone hovered 3 buildings down, red eye blinking, recording everything and nothing at once. Micah stepped onto the stoop barefoot, rain hissing as it struck the hot metal carcass. He did not raise his voice. He did not posture. He spoke softly, a sentence meant for something older than microphones.
Tell your masters the rent just came due.
The drone's light stuttered, once, twice. Then it dropped straight down like a bird that had forgotten how to fly. It hit the sidewalk with a wet crunch, burst into violet flame, and spelled a single word in the air before the fire consumed it. Remember. Michael watched the smoke curl until it thinned into nothing. Then he turned, stepped back inside, and locked the door. The deadbolt clicked into place. He faced the 4 hollow-eyed people standing in his living room and said the only word that fit the moment.
Now.
Rosemary was already moving. She shoved the coffee table aside, rolled back the rug, and dropped her duffel onto the bare floor. From it came 21 red candles, thick as forearms, set down with care into a perfect circle. In the center, she placed a papyrus fragment on a square of white linen. It began to glow before it touched the wood.
Shoes off.
She said.
Phones off. Armor off.
Her voice was calm, absolute.
Tonight we start being pieces.
They obeyed without question. 5 bodies took their places inside the circle. Rosemary faced south, her back to the front door, guardian. Nia stood north, gold already bleeding through her skin like sunrise finding cracks in the horizon. Lily took the east, violet light pooling at her bare feet. Tyreek took the west, shoulders tight, breath unsteady, golden sound waves flickering faint around him like heat over asphalt. Micah stepped into the center, papyrus beneath his soles, and closed his eyes. Rosemary spoke first, not a whisper, a command.
Papa Legba, open the gate for us. Izan, hold the thread. Elijah Mensa, return home. Miriam of Axum, reveal what was hidden.
The candles answered. Flame surged upward, white and clean, then bent inward like they were listening. Nia raised her hands. Gold circuitry erupted from her skin in a soundless bloom. Above them, a massive holographic sphere unfolded, 15 feet wide, glyphs and ancestral waveforms orbiting like a living galaxy. The walls dissolved behind layers of breathing Adinkra light. She rotated her wrist. The sphere reached. Light plunged into each chest and pulled. From Micah came raw verse waveforms, still echoing with cracked Harlem concrete, seismic and unfiltered. From Tyreek came truth-made sound, golden waves rippling outward, bending flame and air alike. From Lily came empathy in violet arcs, every broad heartbeat returned whole. From Rosemary came green gold waves, climbing her skin until she looked carved from river and emerald. From Nia came conduit code, merciless and radiant, the bridge between blood and machine. The strands collided and braided, gold, violet, emerald, thunder, river. The room temperature jumped, the papyrus lifted, edges unfurling like a black lotus. Miriam's handwriting ignited in living fire. Nia's voice layered with Elijah's, deeper than bone.
The blood remembers.
Light collapsed inward, not violent, sacred. A second sphere formed, larger than the brownstone, and yet fitting perfectly inside it. Within it, ancestors layered in harmony, eyes open, mouths moving in silent song that vibrated through teeth and marrow. The floor softened for a heartbeat, then solidified, etched with glowing bebes pulsing in time with 5 hearts. The ancestors spoke as one.
You are not chosen. You are remembered.
A single glyph detached. Sankofa. Perfect. It split 5 ways and struck. Each impact drove them to their knees. Light poured from eyes and mouths. The brownstone shook once, deep and satisfied, like a house breathing after holding it too long. Silence followed, thick, holy. Tyreek laughed then, broken and real, tears streaking his face.
We a family now.
Rosemary wiped her face.
Welcome home, babies. The circles hold.
The candles extinguished themselves. The glow stayed. They collapsed where they knelt, bodies touching, breathing the same air. Sleep claimed them heavy and merciful, except Tyreek and Lily. The current was still singing in their blood, too loud for sleep. They stumbled to the kitchen together, half laughing, half crying, looking for water that would never be enough. They never made it to the sink. It started with a shoulder brush that lingered too long, then a laugh that cracked open into something raw. Lily leaned against the counter, arms folded tight like she was holding herself together. Tyreek stood one step too close enough to smell the cocoa butter in her curls, close enough to see the violets still leaking from the corners of her eyes.
You good?
He asked, voice low, the satire gone for once. She shook her head.
I just told 200 strangers every secret I spent 28 years burying, and the floor answered back. I'm not good. I'm electric.
He nodded like that made perfect sense.
Me too.
Silence stretched, thick and humming. Then Lily, barely a whisper.
You keep looking at me like I'm about to disappear.
Tyreek's answer came out rough, honest, stripped of every joke he usually wore like armor.
Maybe I'm scared you will, Chair. World got a real bad habit of taking the pretty things from me.
They didn't make it out of the kitchen. He lifted her onto the counter, hands sliding under her thighs, her legs wrapping around his waist like they had practiced in dreams. Plates crashed. A bottle of rum shattered and filled the air with molasses and holy water. Neither of them cared. After, they slid to the floor among spilled rum and broken glass and held each other like the way people hold the last lifeboat. Tyreek traced the violet light still dancing across her collarbone. They stayed there until the sky outside turned the color of forgiveness. At dawn, Rosemary walked in for coffee, took one look at them tangled on the kitchen tiles, violet and gold light still leaking from their skin, and only said,
About damn time. But y'all cleaning this glass before anybody loses a foot.
She left 2 mugs on the counter and walked out humming an old work song. Micah appeared in the doorway 10 minutes later, took in the scene, and just shook his head, grinning.
Kitchen's consecrated now. Hope y'all happy.
Tyreek, voice hoarse and proud.
Happier than a brother eating fish and grits.
Nia woke to the sound of their laughter, walked in wrapped in a blanket, saw the light, saw the way Tyreek was looking at Lily, like she had personally hung the moon. She smiled, soft, tired, certain. The circle was sealed. Outside, Harlem woke gold and violet. Inside, the blood remembered. And this time, it stayed.
Love, 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 love.